For this recipe, you'll need rice, vegetables, mushrooms, onion, garlic, pineapple, cashews, 1 egg, vegetable bouillon, margarine, olive oil, Gardein chicken strips, and sesame chili oil. And welcome to episode 6 of Dave and Shecky's Groovy cooking show. I myself am Shecky.
I am Dave.
Today's recipe is going to be chicken and pineapple fried rice. You may notice we have a rice cooker here. This rice cooker I think I got in Avon's. They're really cheap and they save you a hell of a lot of time and heartache. I highly recommend them. This is the Elite. You can make rice the old-fashioned way, and that's 3 cups of water to 1.5 cups of rice. I think it's just double water, whatever the rice is. So 2 cups water, 1 cup rice, 4 cups water, 2 cups rice. Honestly, if you're gonna do it that way, I've had better luck in like flat frying pans than I have in like sauce pots to make the rice. I don't know why, but you can graduate up to this if you got 25 bucks. This might even have been cheaper than 25. I bought it, bought this in Burbank somewhere. Or if you're really smart, you'll go down to the local Chinese place, the hole-in-the-wall joint, and get like a pint for a few bucks. And you don't have to worry about cooking the rice at all. So my friends in the cities, I would just do that. I'm not in the city. So this is how I'm cooking the rice. I'm not going to spend much more time on the rice. Onions, garlic. If you aren't noticing a pattern here, we use onions and garlic every time, except for the first ever episode where we were making bread, and we did not use onions or garlic. I'm using
bread.
You could do onion bread. Here's my what is it? Califon? What is it?
Mock wok. Calflon?
Calfalon.
Is that what it is?
Calfalon.
Sort of like Teflon, but not.
There's no Teflon. I purposely didn't want to get a Teflon.
Why? That's bad.
Yeah.
It's poisonous.
I have that thing with the non-stick Teflon coating where I'm quite paranoid it's terrible for us. And, you know. Cutting an onion, skipping through probably. always say I'm skipping through cutting the onion, and then you'll play something. And what is that?
That's the onion theme. Onions always inspire creativity.
Is that true?
Yes, they're very psychedelic vegetable.
The onion is a very psychedelic vegetable. In our last episode, we had a young man who was completely and totally concerned with germs from my sleeves and my hair getting in the food. I don't blame him, but you know what? This is a germ-free sleeve zone, and I brushed the shit out of my hair prior to doing this, so if anything's coming out, it's coming out in the brush, in another room, and we're good. He had no concerns about my husband, his germs, or his hair. Perhaps I've over-onioned. Yikes. It's garlic time. It's garlic time, bitches. So far it's been about a half an onion, probably a little bit too much onion, but whatevs. And this is 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of our friend Earth Balance. And a shot or so of olive oil. So I put that on really low because I have mushrooms to add and other things and I don't want them to overcook. So it's on really low. Everything's gonna get, I don't know what that is. It's gonna get that way though. Now we're gonna cut mushrooms. Using the crimini, use whatever you want. I am totally mindful that Dave only tolerates mushrooms, so I won't put too many in there, but.
Thank you very much.
Could you even see that? There you go.
Oh, it is starting to sizzle.
It's sizzling. Maybe I'll give it a quick stir. So I gave it all a quick stir. And now I'm going to chop some mushrooms.
Apparently several Chinese restaurants are our friends now.
Yes, I guess it's a bot, and I guess there's one bot that I don't know how it works. But I tweeted yesterday that we were going to be doing fried rice, and I hashtagged the fried rice, and this morning I had been favorited by, I think it's been 5 local area Chinese places because I hashtagged fried rice.
Those are organic mushrooms.
They are. They're organic criminy mushrooms.
Criminy chickas.
Criminy chickas. So in there we've got a half of an onion, perhaps too much of an onion, 3 like nice sized cloves of garlic, and then 1 itty bitty one, and 5 criminy mushrooms. When we used to live down in, or when I used to live down in the East Village, New York City, represent. Before Dave and I were even dating, his band would play at a joint called Nightingales. And every Friday night, the host of the Friday night music scene there would stand in front of the door, and you had to come up with your $5 to get in, and he would just, because the music was so loud, he would just put a big 5 right in your face. Tom Hoosier? Is that his name? Last name Hoosier? Or Hosier?
Yeah.
Which one?
Hosier.
Hosier. R.I.P. Tom. You were quite the staple in the 90s for me. Veggie time. This is a specific veggie stir fry style. You don't have to get it. You can use any veggies you want, but I just thought this was apropos. The shreddy stuff was at the bottom, so I had to dig my hand in there. Sorry, Jake Lee, if that grossed you out at all. Did not mean to offend you. Okay, so now I'm adding some water and a bouillon cube. What you didn't see was that when I went bouillon cube, this hand also moved and got water everywhere. It's time for this guy again. So great. So great. That was about to take... God, I am a banshee, aren't I? No wonder that guy thinks I'm gross. Look. Raised by wolves. Nothing I can do about it. I was about a tablespoon and a half maybe of this. And now we come to this. Chicken. I'm meat free. You don't have to make yours meat free. Fuck it. Well, you could put bacon in it if you wanted. If that makes you happy. These are frozen, so I'm going to chop them up. It might be a little difficult. Not so bad. So this was 7 strips of the Gardein teriyaki chicken. It comes with sauce in a bag. We haven't used it once yet, but the chicken is really good. Chicken. Just so you can take a look here, this is, what we have here is onions, garlic, mushrooms, an assortment of shredded vegetables, and what I think are entirely too large pieces of broccoli. I might have to just cut them down while they're in the pan here with a knife. And we also have the pieces of chicken. Stir it up. Oh, we also have about a cup of water and a veggie bouillon cube. I'm going to cover that so it doesn't lose all of its moisture. And now we're going to get out the pineapple. Can you open this? Please? Thank you. No, you can't have any yet. So you really don't want the pineapple to be soaking wet when you put it in there, because then it's going to, everything's going to taste like pineapple. You just only want the bits that you bite into pineapple to taste like pineapple. So I'm just going to kind of just do this. Wrap them in a paper towel. The pineapple and the cashews really make this fried rice the special part. So you don't need your onions, you don't need your mushrooms, you can use any vegetables you want, but the pineapples and the cashews, they're the must-have. And you're going to want that sesame oil. Unless you hate it. And then you could just use the soy sauce, I guess. We're not using soy sauce because I have a reaction to soy sauce.
No one needs to know this.
Now you know. You didn't need to know. I didn't say what the reaction was.
Who knows?
It's bad.
Shush, I don't know what you just said.
I said it's bad. It's bad, kid. It's bad. Oh, our rice is done.
Yeehaw!
This is going to be a little weird because getting the rice out of the rice maker, it's not smooth sailing. Perfectly steamed rice from that really cheap, and by cheap I mean inexpensive, Elite rice maker. Seriously, it's the way to go. This rice maker silver thing, hot, really hot. set the rice into the pan noise?
It is.
You ready?
I'm always ready.
Putting all this on low, the lowest it'll go on my setup here. I'm gonna scramble an egg real quick. A little bit of the earth balance. No shells. Mix it up, throw it in. What are you emulating now?
I don't know, kind of a Beverly Hills Cop meets Pink Panther type of thing.
Interesting. So was that Mancini and Axel, or not Axel? Mancini and Herbie Hancock?
I guess that would be right. You were thinking of Axel is the name of Eddie
Yeah.
Murphy's character.
Exactly. What's his last name? Axel?
Rose.
No, that's not Eddie. Axel Rose is somebody else.
Foley.
Axel Foley. There you go. That was a great movie. Scrambled egg is done. Add it in. Pineapple. Add it in. Does it smell good to you?
It smells very good. It smells more Asian than Sarah Silverman's sister.
Oh my god. Sarah Silverman's sister, I'm sure, smells completely lovely.
I didn't
And
say that. I just said more Asian.
she's not Asian. She's
They
a
said.
she is a young Jewish girl, much like Sarah Silverman herself. We've got oh God. I'm so sorry. We've got one more ingredient. I was gonna say secret ingredient, but it's not really a secret. Cashews. It's time like this. I wish I had that. What is it? The slash something? Whoa. Vince from ShamWow. That slap.
Chopping.
Chop slap? Slap chop?
Nah, I can't remember now. All I know is something about him getting slapped in the face by a prostitute.
No, she bit his tongue. Vince from ShamWow, that guy. That other product he does. It's like you... Fuck, what's it called? Slash? Smash?
No.
Slap? Slap? You don't think it's slap?
I don't remember now. My
My apologies to Vince from ShamWow. But had we had his thing, all of this would be easier, by the way. The onions and the garlic. I'm just gonna let it sit all together for a minute or so, make sure everything gets a little warmed up. Gonna get my B-cam. Is that the B-cam noise?
No, here's the BK noise.
That's a long noise for a B-cam.
Need a better one?
No, I don't need a better one. So here we go. We've got the rice, eggs, vegetables, olive oil, margarine, sesame oil, eggs, 1 egg, pineapple, cashews, and 1 bouillon cube and some water. Excuse my shaky hands. Plates or bowls? Plates or bowls?
Bowl.
The blue bowls are in the dishwasher, so we are forced to use the white bowls. Here it is. I hope you can see it clearly and it looks as delicious as it looks to us, which is fairly delicious. And I guess that's it for today. See you next time.